I joined.
Fermented drink, isn't it?
Exactly.
It looks good.
It plays quite well these days.
What aesthetic is that?
Call it what you want. I've heard hundreds of terms, kind and unkind.
Is it just you in the business?
You're definitely an earth sign. You seem quite grounded and stable.
I could be the most volatile person going for all you know.
The fact that you're not outright denying it suggests otherwise.
You are right, but you make earth signs sound so boring. So even though we are practical and determined, we're also highly in tune with our senses. We also never abandon a project or a relationship.
Encouraging. I'm a water sign, so we're most compatible with earth signs.
That's because the water nourishes the earth.
Exactly.
Just 3 minutes to go, everyone. 3 minutes. I know, it's going very quickly, very quickly.
You're really into your astrology then?
Gives me structure. I analyse my behaviour in the context of something bigger. So my main star sign is Scorpio, which I think really suits me. And then based on when and where I was born, my rise...
And this is your final...
Know more about you.
I feel like it's been pretty even. Can you just...
It really hasn't, so I want to know more about you.
Fine, fire away.
So, Azalea, I have noticed you have a couple of tattoos.
I do. Want to know about any of them? Choose wisely. Some stories are better than others.
Is that a caravan?
Yeah. It's the one I lost my virginity in.
Is that one of the better stories, or is it a bad story?
Better, but it's not first date friendly.
That's your lot, ladies and gents. Time's up. Let's be moving on.
That was the kind of interaction I was hoping for from this. Thanks.
Yeah, me too. What is your handle? I'd love to check some of your stuff out.
At Azalea Shadows. Azalea Shadows.
Azalea, okay.
So what about you? Tell me about your speed dating.
Well, there was Azalea. Yeah, she was something else.
So, what's the next move?
Well, I have one option. So I think I'm gonna send a message.
Yeah, one's better than none.
No hassle was expected. Tell me about your week.
Mercury in... I have heard... That is quite a spread. I don't know which one I want to be the lie. Let's just start.
Purely for the purposes of the game. Don't flatter yourself.
You say so. Correct. I am a dual-nippled man.
I'm really impressed the Kilimanjaro one's true. Thanks so much to achieve those physically and, mentally demanding feats.
Yeah. It was just an amazing life experience. The fishing one is also true.
Let's not talk about that.
Okay. Round 2. Go for it.
Okay. My parents met on the set of a porn film. My real name isn't Azalea. My body count is more than 20. Is there one you want to be the lie?
I'm thinking.
Very carefully.
The name one is a lie. You could only be called Azalea.
I agree, but it's actually true.
No. What's your real name then?
I'll explain another time. I've gone by Azalea for a decade now. Body count one's a lie.
So your parents met on a porno set?
They weren't starring in it. I get too excited. Okay, basically my mum was a makeup artist and my dad owned the studio it was being filmed in.
If you say so.
I've seen it. They're definitely not in it.
I can't compute this.
Your turn.
I have octophobia. which is a fear of the number. I need 10 hours sleep a night. I collect novelty coasters.
The coasters is the lie. It's the most boring.
Oh, can't all be as interesting as you.
Yawn. Was I right?
Sorry, that one is true.
I'm chuffed. I was actually bluffing. I'm a collector myself.
Of?
Clocks. Small, handcrafted ones. Recently got this amazing cuckoo clock from Freiburg in Germany.
Cool, well, we'll have to compare collections sometime.
I'd love that. So, Soltrophobia, a lie?
Well, there's only one way to find out. Just say the number.
I want to go about this by legitimate means.
Bingo.
Good. That would be an inconvenient phobia to live with. So, 10 hours is true? I work at night, so I have irregular sleep patterns.
Well, we have to work something out.
It's a lot of accommodating to do.
Well, I hope you don't base every important decision off of the stars.
Do you think I'm a cliche, Ryan? No hassle was expected. Tell me about your week.
So, Mercury in red. I have heard of it. That is quite a spread. I don't know which one I want to be the lie. The date's the lie. Let's just start.
Purely for the purposes of the game. Don't flatter yourself.
You say so. Correct.
Is there one you want to be the lie?
I'm thinking.
Very carefully.
The body count one is the lie.
Correct.
Wait. Does that mean your name isn't really Azalea?
I'll explain another time. Gone by Azalea for a decade now.
Wait again. Does that mean that your parents met on a porno set? Oh.
They weren't starring in it. Don't get too excited. So basically, my mum was a makeup artist, and my dad owned the studio that it was being filmed in.
So, as a makeup artist on a porno set, what does that entail?
I haven't really got into that conversation with my mum. I don't really think she would appreciate it. Your turn.
I have octophobia, which is a fear of the number. I need 10 hours sleep a night. I collect novelty coasters.
The coasters is the lie. It's the most boring.
Oh, can't all be as interesting as you.
Yawn. Was I right?
Sorry, that one is true.
I'm chuffed. I was actually bluffing. I'm a collector myself.
Of?
Clocks. Small, handcrafted ones.
One way to find out. Just say the number.
I want to go about this by legitimate means.
That one is true too.
God, it's a bit inconvenient.
Yeah, so different forms of the number have a different effect. So if I hear it said out loud, it's just a little bit irritating. But if I see it written down, that is worse. And then the bigger it is written, I just get like really uncomfortable.
8.
Why did I tell you?
Madness. Anyways, I was a junior clay pigeon shooting champion. I have more piercings that can't be seen than can. And I'm allergic to bullshit.
Is this a trick one?
Don't know what you're talking about.
The clay pigeon shooting one is the lie. I can't really see you being into guns.
Correct. I'm totally anti-guns. However, as a kid, I was forced into clay pigeon shooting, and I was a phenomenal shot.
Well, that sounds like an interesting childhood. Wait, so which one's the lie?
The piercings. as much as it may surprise you. Did you, have some good mental images, though?
No, I didn't even give it a moment's thought. Can I loop back to the fact that your name isn't actually Azalea?
I'm not a habitual liar, I promise. Just ask me anything.
You're deflecting.
I said I'd explain another time, and there's plenty more to learn about me anyway.
I want to...
You've got a big mouth, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm very...
Apologise to me.
Oh, no, hang on.
Honestly, it's cool.
No, I appreciate the offer, but could we split it?
Go on, then. So that was really cool, Ryan. Thanks for the game, too.
Yeah, no, of course. Can't really believe you're still around after some of my truths. Are you okay getting home?
Yeah. I'll order a cab now. Fancy waiting with me?
Yeah, of course.
So who's going to get the third date?
Hello, Azalea. It is Ryan speaking from the other night. How are you? I'm very good. I was wondering if you would like to maybe get some dinner, some drinks or something? Yeah? Yeah, yes, okay, great. Okay, I will send you a message. I know a cool bar we could go to. Sound good? Yeah? Okay. Bye, Azalea. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You said yeah.
She said yes! You're not going to be terminally alone.
Hey. Sorry, I'm late. I was hand washing the jumper.
Oh, thank you. You didn't have to do that. And you aren't late, by the way.
Apology retracted then. Who's that on your screensaver?
That is my best mate, Misha.
Oh, you guys look cute together.
No. It was never like that.
How come? She's gorgeous.
I don't know. It was just never a thing.
There's always a reason, even if it's a simple one.
We just didn't fancy each other. We really are not each other's types.
Why do I feel bad for you guys?
Oh, don't. It was a great foundation to start off a friendship. Like, we are unequivocally unattracted to each other.
Well, luckily for you, attraction is very subjective.
Yeah. I mean, one woman's trash could be another woman's treasure. It sounded better in my head. Food.
Let's.
There you go.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
They got a lot of vegan options. Organic vegan tapas spread. Fancy giving it a whirl?
Why not?
Get it.
Do you cook?
Yeah, quite a lot, you.
No, never.
You're gonna love this. It's my favourite. What's the verdict?
Remind me of everything.
We had patatas bravas, fried vegan cheese balls, vegan empanadas, garlic and parsley stuffed mushrooms, and my personal favourite, padron peppers.
To be honest, I am actually a little bit surprised I didn't even miss the meat. I don't think I'll go back.
Welcome to Team Vegan.
How do they get that much flavour into the empanadas?
Well, I think I tasted some sautéed mushrooms, some onion, pepper, and a shit ton of herbs.
What? Do you know what the herb was? There was...
I think it was like basil.
Oh, I thought it was coriander.
It's definitely not coriander.
I don't cook very frequently, so...
Tastes like soap. Obviously, most countries' cuisines are meat dominant, but I feel like our generation are going plant-based in a meaningful way.
Yeah, I mean, for us growing up, most of the dinners we would have had at home would have been meat.
Same, beef, pork, veal, lamb, rabbit, you name it, bloody oysters.
It's very fancy.
Yeah, they are. My real name, it's Tallulah Fordingham.
Fordingham.
Yeah. That Fordingham.
I see. Your family is a massive deal.
Tallulah wanted to disassociate from them because Azalea is an activist against everything they stand for. So, are there any causes that you're passionate about?
Yeah, but what exactly about them didn't you like?
The list includes elitist attitudes, questionable political involvement, and a cherry on the top, fox hunting.
Simply the... biggest cause, I believe, in would be equal rights for everyone.
Isn't it crazy that something so simple is an ideal?
Changing a mindset doesn't happen overnight.
Are you active or passive in your actions to affect change? After all, most prejudices are invisible.
Yeah, I would say many aren't even conscious a lot of the time.
That's on microaggressions.
No, I would call someone out if they did something out of step. I don't think it's enough to be not racist and not sexist. I think if you actually want something to change and something to happen, you need to be anti-racist and anti-sexist. And if something happens and you see it in front of you, I think you need to call them out on it. Because otherwise, why would they change?
Exactly.
You know?
I believe personally that being anti-isms is the only way to educate people.
Do you fancy something sweet?
Not for one, but I might have a nibble of yours if you're cool with that.
No problem.
What's for dessert?
Yeah, the pineapple sorbet.
Pineapple. Something on your mind?
Say what?
never mind. Most people would have gone for raspberry or mango.
Well, most people would put meat in empanadas.
So, I'm pretty into you, and these past couple of dates have been the best I've had so far. I was hoping you felt the same way.
I'm pretty into you too.
That's a relief.
So what do we do now?
You can kiss me if you like.